Look, you may be looking to move to the west side and you're looking for a new home build that is still pretty affordable. Well, lucky enough for you, as I was filming some drone footage for this whole west side video series, I came across the west side's most affordable new home builds to date, and you guys are going to be touring them with me today. So I'm going to go freshen up so I don't look bummy because this video series has been stressing me out. So hang tight and let's get into today's video. All right, guys, we made it down to Pulte's La Conquista neighborhood. And I got to give you guys a warning. This model home is competing with a lot of custom homes in this neighborhood, this petroglyphs neighborhood. You guys will see in the B-roll footage that there's a bunch of custom homes in this area. There's even some $1 million homes in this area. And when you do come driving through here, you'll notice that there's a bunch of land available because a lot of people are starting to build in this area. Now, Pulte has done an amazing job of keeping up with that, and when we do the walkthrough of the property, you guys will see that everything is top of the line. Now, when you come down and take a look, you will get a chance to pick and choose everything that you're looking for. And Patty down here, the rep who was so amazing to help me out and give me all the information, let me know that there are several different models being built in this neighborhood, and we'll go over some of those. But more distinctively today, we'll go over the park lane. But I just want to give you guys a reminder before we head in that as much as I love doing these videos, I am also a licensed broker here in the state of New Mexico, and I would love to help you guys out with any of your real estate needs. So that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. Me and my team would love to get on a quick call with you guys, really talk about these homes or any other home at that if you guys are thinking about moving down to Albuquerque or any other city around us. So hit us up, let us know what we can do to help. Let's head inside and take a look at this amazing home. Alright guys, now that walkthrough was pretty cool to do, right? As soon as you walk in, you're greeted by this massive door. You got this grand entrance that leads all the way down to the living room. Most of the bedrooms are, to your left-hand side. That's where the kiddos will sleep, right? They got their own bathroom. And then you got that optional fourth bedroom that acts as kind of like a mother-in-law quarters, I would say, because it has its own bathroom, shower, and all that stuff in there. Now, unless you got a kiddo that's in college and you got, 4 or 5 kids, that's kind of how you can play it out as well. And then you also have that den area where it could be dubbed as an office space. But really, the house is so big. And you guys seen the walk-in shower? Gosh, that was crazy. I have never seen that before in a new home build. And you can tell why they're adding these in because they have to compete with what's already up here. So with that being said, guys, the homes up here are going to be just so crazy. When you're looking at them, you are going to see some features and some finishes that are not the norm because this neighborhood is not the norm. And being so close to this neighborhood, right? They're not building right in this subdivision that we're in right now. They're actually building down the street. They're actually going to be building their own park. Um, they're going to have quick access to Paseo. Literally, you turn in from Paseo, and that's going to be the neighborhood. And you can see it from the drone footage how close it is to that main road. All right, guys, I got it right here. Right, Patty gave me the inside scoop of what we're looking at as far as pricing goes. Now, this particular house here is sitting just over $500,000. Now, just the way it is, and I think it just sold too, it sits at around $630,000. So, big price tag for all those definite finishes that you're seeing there. When I did talk to Patty, she said we are going to have a more affordable option, and it's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath kind of house, and it's going to have some similar features. It's called the brownstone model, and it's around $446,000. Of course, with some upgrades, you can easily get to that $500,000 area. But considering everything else that I've been looking at as far as new homes go, this brownstone is going to be one of the more affordable new homes on this side of town, considering that everything up past 98th as far as what Pulte is building is already $500,000 and above. So being really mindful of where we're at, considering that there's a bunch of custom homes being built around you, if you take that smaller house, you may walk into a house with some equity like that, even on a brand new build. I don't know, just a thought, right? Just a thought. So have that in mind. Is that a great move? Do I want to move in a neighborhood where I have the smaller house? And a lot of investors tell me that. You never want to buy the biggest house on the block. You always want to buy the smallest. So if you do happen to buy the smallest house on the block, could you potentially benefit from everybody else that's building on this side here? I don't know. All right, now let's talk about area real quick. The area that you're in is going to be smack dab right in the middle of Paseo and Montano. So you are going to have the benefits of having those two different ways of getting to the east side. Now, it's not freeway access, so it's not going to be a whole lot of lanes. You're talking about 2 to 3 lanes at max, but really where they're building this subdivision is right off of Paseo. So if you just drive out your neighborhood, you're going to be right onto Paseo. And Paseo will take you all the way to the east side, all the way to the mountains, believe it or not. So if you're concerned about travel, just keep that in mind that Paseo is going to be right at your front doorstep leaving your neighborhood. And not a lot of people are getting that kind of advantage where a smaller highway, I don't know if there's a name for it. Please correct me if there's a name for a byway or highway that takes you from one end of the city to the other, and making it really easy for you guys to navigate. So really taking advantage of that travel time, you're going to be able to get to anywhere pretty much within 15 to 20 minutes. Is that crazy or what? All right, guys, before we close it out today, I want to give you guys some final thoughts, right? $630,000 is kind of a steep price point, right? And with all that being said, if I had to choose, I would choose something more closer to that brownstone or something in the middle if I wanted to live on this side of town in a newer build. Conveniently being located, right? Because being up on 98th, you're kind of in the middle of the desert still. You have to go down one road in order to get to the freeway, and in this neighborhood, you pretty much just drive out your neighborhood and you're on Paseo. So really having that in mind, convenience and price, I think that this neighborhood just kills it with that. In my personal opinion, on the west side, Pulte has done an amazing job of building homes for years, and everything that they're doing in order to keep up with everything else that's going on in this neighborhood. And other builders are building in this neighborhood, so they just haven't started just yet. There's just a bunch of availability of land still. Pulte's just kind of really just gone forward and making sure that they get ahead of the race. So come January, be on the lookout for an updated video of this, because we'll be walking through some of their other properties, and I'm actually excited to see what this Willowbrook 4,000 square foot 7-bedroom house looks like. And they got a game room and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see cool stuff like that, comment down below and let me know if you guys want to see unique properties or whatever. I'm trying to get more of a feel for what you guys want to see versus what I think you guys want to see. And I really want to touch on that, because as much as I love doing these videos, guys, I would love to also help you out with your real estate needs. And that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. Feel free to hit me up, shoot me a text. I am the one that answers all the calls, texts, and emails. So whenever you're ready, me and my team would love to hop on a quick video call with you, pull up all the areas on the MLS, and really take a deep dive into your wants and needs when it comes to moving down to Albuquerque. But other than that, guys, it's Sunday. I'm going to head back home. I'm going to send this off to Adam, our editor, who's just such an amazing person when it comes to doing these videos. So just want to give a shout out to him on this video, and if you guys can just drop a comment saying thank you to him, he would really appreciate that. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray.